Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, today took his campaigns to Kiambu County, Thika. And from what I've seen and what I've heard with my own ears, I can only conclude that there is no way President Uhuru Kenyatta and the family are going to sit and watch the Deputy President taking the leadership of this country. The Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, basically declared total war on the president and the family. I listened to Rigathi Gachagwa's speech and I was like, what? Is this the guy who used to be President Uhuru Kenyatta's personal assistant? So in this video, I want us to look at why the Deputy President decided to go to Thika just a day after President Uhuru Kenyatta officially unveiled Raila Odinga as the Azimio la Umoja presidential candidate. Before we do that, I also observed three things. The first thing I observed was the tone of that particular meeting. I think the gloves are now off. I'll be waiting to see how President Uhuru Kenyatta will be reacting, especially the day he will decide to go to the larger Mount Kenya region to campaign for Raila Odinga. The second thing I observed is the decision by the Deputy President to bring on board other players. Moses Kuria was present. For a long time, Moses Kuria was believed to be President Uhuru Kenyatta's Trojan horse. Personally, that has been my stand. But I think I was wrong. Or maybe they didn't agree. So the move to bring on board Moses Kuria, in my view, is going to work to the advantage of the Deputy President. Because those who will not find space in the UDA party will now find space in Moses Kuria's party. But they will be still campaigning for the Deputy President. Unlike if Moses Kuria was let to just roam around by the Deputy President, then it would have meant that Moses Kuria was going to campaign for those guys and not campaign for the Deputy President. So I think in that regard, the Deputy President has scored. I've also seen the presence of William Kabogo. William Kabogo was present when Kenya Kwanza Alliance was being launched at KICC. From that moment up to now, William Kabogo went underground. He's not been seen. Today, William Kabogo emerged. Remember, William Kabogo has his party, Moses Kuria has his party. Now you go to Kenya Kwanza, there is Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi with their own parties. So I'm seeing a situation where William Kabogo and Moses Kuria are going to join Kenya Kwanza as equal partners. And the other important person I noted there, and he was expected to go there by the way, is Senator Wamatangi. Wamatangi is the majority whip at the National Assembly. And he explained that he was there to enjoy big cars and security. Wamatangi is one gentleman I really admire and respect. And of all those people who are gunning for the seat, for the Kiambu gubernatorial seat, I think he's a gentleman who can easily deliver the seat to the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Remember, William Ruto was previously supporting Ferdinand Waititu, and that's why Wajangol left. And when IEBC made it clear that people like Waititu, like Songo could not run, Wajangol came back. And then I think Wamatangi also saw that opportunity and is now back in William Ruto's side. The third thing I observed was the heavy mobilization. This meeting, in my view, was a do or die. because politics is a game of perception. So Alice Nganga, Moses Kuria, and any other person who was involved in organizing this event did a fantastic job. Now let us look at the objective why the deputy president decided to go to Kiambu and use the kind of languages they used. Before we do that again, you are watching it for the first time, click subscribe button. Subscribers, please just give this video a thumbs up. You can share it in your networks. And most importantly, you can also drop your comments, because from those comments, we learn a lot. I want to be very brief and I want to go straight to the points. What was the objective of William Ruto's trip to Kiambu today? I'm told next week he will still be in Kiambu. The deputy president will still be in Kiambu. But not just Kiambu. He will be in Ichaweri, the home village of President Uhuru Kenyatta. Why do you think the deputy president will be there? Number one, the United Democratic Alliance Party, UDA party, has finally decided to take the battle of the mountain straight to President Uhuru Kenyatta's doorstep. That's the fact. So if Uhuru Kenyatta thought that William Ruto feared him, the deputy president has decided, and the battle is now right in Ichaweri. The battle is now right in Kiambu. And I listened to those speeches. The deputy president is trying to be so emotional. He's trying to appeal to the emotion of the people of the larger Mount Kenya region. Like he was telling them that sisi tulikosea Uhuru nini. We voted for him. While he was saying that, there are people who never voted for Uhuru Kenyatta, like Moses Wamatangi and Mudavadi were also there. But he was appealing to those people that Uhuru Kenyatta has rejected us. He's now decided to support someone else, Bwana Kitendawili. So basically, he's telling the president that as much as you did that, you did that, for us we are coming, and it's not going to be business as usual. The kind of speeches there, the tone, means that these guys are serious, and the war has been taken to President Uhuru Kenyatta's doorstep. That's the first objective, to take the battle to the president. Moving forward, you will not hear anybody restraining himself from attacking Uhuru Kenyatta. You will not hear anybody restraining himself from attacking the first family. That ended today. Number two, why he organized this event, in my view, was to counter the Azimio la Umoja meeting in which Raila Odinga was unveiled as the presidential candidate. You know, if you've been following Raila Odinga's meetings and politics of late, he was in Meru, which was massive, a good momentum. What happened? The deputy president rushed to Meru just to prove that he still had people there. Raila Odinga then went to Kisumu. Again, massive. And you know, politics is a game of perception. So Raila Odinga was creating a momentum. Then he went to Nairobi, where he was unveiled at KICC, and then later on at Jacaranda. Jacaranda was also massive. And anybody who followed politics yesterday, William Ruto team, especially those online, were shocked. They could not even utter a word. So the deputy president had to counter that by organizing a hugely successful meeting right in President Uhuru Kenyatta's backyard. Remember that we have a battle for the larger Mount Kenya region. In that battle, there's the battle of the running mate. William Ruto is planning to have a running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. Raila Odinga is also planning to have a running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. But the question is, where will the numbers come from? What would be the political implication of having Kalonzo Musyoka as a running mate and delivering the Kamba votes, or risking to get someone from the larger Mount Kenya region, yet they will not even vote for him the way things are, or the way things can turn out, just taking a risk that Mount Kenya is going to vote for Raila Odinga if they're given a running mate. Basically, in my view, the deputy president is making sure that ODM as a political party, or the Azimio la Umoja as a coalition, will not get a running mate from the larger Mount Kenya region. So it's all about countering the Azimio la Umoja wave, which started in Meru, Kisumu, and in Nairobi. The third objective of this meeting is that the deputy president is still keen on proving to President Uhuru Kenyatta that he has lost ground in the larger Mount Kenya region. You know, we've had by-elections in the larger Mount Kenya region, and President Uhuru Kenyatta and his party never performed really well like it was expected. The president is yet to go to the larger Mount Kenya region to campaign. The last time he went, he was in Sagana. And of course, Sagana also busted. So the only thing which you can wait is for people to vote, or we'll wait for President Uhuru Kenyatta to also organize an event in Thika and see whether the people there will basically ignore or fail to attend the rallies. Like I was asking myself, you know, if take for example Meru. In Meru, Raila Odinga went. The towns were massive, you could see, you could feel the people. Then Ruto went the other day, again it was full. So you don't know whether it's the same crowd the Raila Odinga addressed, is the same crowd Ruto addressed. So we are still waiting in the larger Mount Kenya region whether they'll be able to attend Uhuru Kenyatta's rallies, or whether in August they will be able to vote for Ruto and not Raila Odinga, the person Raila Odinga is giving them. So basically, the deputy president went there to tell President Uhuru Kenyatta that when it comes to politics of the larger Mount Kenya region, you are out of it. My fourth hypothesis is the fact that I think Uhuru Kenyatta, the deputy president, is trying to preempt Uhuru Kenyatta's next move. And what is Uhuru Kenyatta's next move? After the Azimio, probably the president is supposed to go to the larger Mount Kenya region for a series of political activities. This is what the deputy president is preempting. So he went there and he tried to incite the people against President Uhuru Kenyatta, just to tell him, Mount Kenya region, I'm the kingpin. So the deputy president just went with the sole mission, or with the sole aim of preempting President Uhuru Kenyatta's next move, which basically means the president going to the larger Mount Kenya region. And lastly, and this is also very important, the deputy president took this war to Kiambu to test something: the power of the Kenyatta family. And that's why on Friday, they'll be again now right inside Uhuru Kenyatta's village, where Uhuru Kenyatta was born. And if you listen to the speeches, I listened very keenly to what Rigathi Gachagua was saying, because Rigathi Gachagua is nowadays the mouthpiece of the deputy president. Rigathi Gachagua basically dragged almost the entire family members of Uhuru Kenyatta into this politics. Mama Ngina, he dragged Muhoho, he dragged every other person who is close to President Uhuru Kenyatta to this. So I'll be keenly following next week to listen to what they are planning on Friday, if indeed they'll go there. So if they'll go there, then the deputy president is a serious man. Because today they were just testing. If he'll keep his word and go there and attack the Kenyatta family there again, then he's a real man. But one thing I can assure you, based on the speeches there, the tone, because Rigathi Gachagua even kind of indicated that they'll be arresting people. Kiare, they'll be questioning Kiare. people like Kinoti, just fell short of saying they'll be arresting Uhuru Kenyatta and the family. So let us wait and see how things are going to unfold in the next week. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.